All right, out here with the Coop bobberbot. I'm going to give you a little rundown of how to use it and some of the cool features. We'll start out with the legs. So, for these legs, when you get started, you just slide them out like that. No fancy buttons, clips, any of that garbage. Waste time, unnecessary. So these legs fly out. You can see they hold them up nice and high, and I'll show you what that's for in a bit. Next, put the rod holder on the ground. After that, we got to adjust for our rod length, right? The bobberbot can be used for any, and I mean any ice fishing rod. From a foot to 5 feet long, it doesn't matter. It can be adapted to use it since the PVC pipe is adjustable. So first, if we want to move it back and forth, we take the knob. We can move this up and down. I have a pretty short rod, so I'm going to move it halfway and tighten this nut here. All right, next, we got to adjust how tight that rod's going to be. The way we do that is with this little system here. This is an infinitely adjustable rod tension system. So instead of just 3 modes, you can set it to any height possible. The way you do that is by adjusting this wing nut here. So the further up, the tighter it's going to be, and then the further down, the looser it's going to be. I like to have it about halfway for this rod, maybe a little over halfway. Once you're done, you put it in this holder right here. Now that holder ain't going nowhere. Then take your rod. I include these little metal loops, but you can use a loop of line if you want to as well. Don't have to be picky. You're gonna put the rod in. You're gonna bend it over and put it right here in this little claw and bring the trigger lever down. All right, this rod's set. You can see it's nice and bent over. After that, set the trigger and put the line through the trigger. This is the most accurate trigger system out there. Reason being, it is very lightweight, so it doesn't take a lot of power to pull it, and it's very long, so the fish have a lot more torque. Next, we want to set the bobberbot's active alarm system. So we're going to click that button, and now this system is ready to go, and it's armed. When a fish comes, it'll pull, set the hook, and ring that alarm. Then you can turn it off by clicking that button. Now there's one more really cool feature I want to show you guys. So let's say that I have this thing set up just like before, but oh shoot, there's fish over there. Well, I can take this little lock here and latch it, and now I can move this thing around. I can jiggle it. I can hit it on the ground. It ain't going nowhere. That lock will keep the rod from setting. Then you get to your new spot, bring the lever up, release the lock, and you're ready to go again.